There were certain questions that we were told never to ask when we were growing up. One of them was never ask an old person how old he is. I remember a few times when I was younger being so overwhelmed with curiosity that I took the plunge and asked someone their age. Sometimes the person would kindly tell me how old they were. Other times they would smile and tell me an age that was at least 40 years younger than what was perceived to be true. And other times I would actually get a telling off and I would be told to stop being rude. But never did I receive the answer that Yaakov Avinu gave to Paro in this week's Edra. Yaakov comes with his whole family down to Mitzrayim, and Yosef brings him in front of Paro. Paro turns to Yaakov and asks him,
how old are you?
And Yaakov says the following very puzzling response. He says, Yemei Shnei Megurai Shaloshim U'Ma'as Shana. The years of my life are 130. Ma'at v'roim hoyu yemei shnei chayai. But they've been few and bad. They never reached the years of the lives of my parents in the time that they lived on this earth. So basically what Yaakov Avinu was saying was, I've had a very bad life. How could it be that Yaakov Avinu, who was such a tzaddik, would talk in such a way? The Malbim has a brilliant reading into the Pasuk, and it tells us such an incredible lesson. He says there's a subtle difference between the question that Paro asks and the answer that Yaakov gives. In the question, Paro says, Kamo yemei shnei chayecha. He uses the word chayim, which means life. How many were the years of your life? But Yaakov in the answer responds, Yemei shnei megurai, the years of my sojourning, of my dwelling in this world. In other words, Yaakov changes, because there's a difference between Chaim and Megurim. Megurim just means the years in which we occupy this planet. Chaim is something far bigger than that. Chaim is life itself. Chaim is life lived to its fullest, lived to its entirety. And so Yaakov responded, you want to know about my Chaim, but first I'll tell you you're using the wrong word. Yemei shnei Megurai, the years of my sojourning were 130. Indeed, on this planet I'm 130 years old. Ma'at But if you ask me about how I spent my life, how my life really was used, ma'at v'roim, sadly it was few and it wasn't the way it should have been. It never reached the life, the real life, the life of meaning which my forefathers Avram and Yitzchak lived in the time that they occupied this planet. It's a fantastic reading into the Pasuk, and it's such a powerful message because it teaches us, above all, to utilize every moment and make every moment count.